Zero's got a new movie coming out called New in Town. Who we just have on the show talking? The leading
Harry Connick
Jr. Not bad.
She gets good leading men.
Yeah. He was very taken by you, too.
Oh, he's a nice fella.
Because you filmed it up in Canada. What was it, like 40 degrees below zero up there?
It was 50-something below zero.
No kidding, that cold?
I didn't even know what that meant. I didn't.
It's
zero,
too much
that
to
was
process.
plenty.
Right.
You know, zero is, that's cold enough. We can stop there.
And it's about a girl who's really an achiever, a go-getter. They send her out to Minnesota to help this guy put together his organization. And, of course, they fall in love. But a lot of the scenes were taken outside, and he showed us a clip where you actually fell over the side of a porch. And he said, and he was so, he couldn't get over it. They shot that thing 10 to 15 times, he said, and you didn't use the stunt girl. You did it every time.
Oh, no, I would be jealous. I'd be jealous of the stunt girl. I know that probably means I need lots of therapy, but it's fun. It's fun to me. It's so much fun. I love that kind of comedy. When everyone else is tired of it and they want to go home, I'm still laughing.
Right.
You know, it's very selfishly motivated. I'm so amused.
So you don't mind?
I love it.
Going over the.
It makes me laugh.
I mean, I think that scene would be fun to shoot in Hawaii, say. But when it's 50 below, I would think, I'll be inside for this one.
Oh, it was one of the days when I got to wear a coat, so I was fine with it.
Could you hardly talk? I mean, when it gets that cold?
It's hilarious, actually. It's so funny, the things that happen to you. I mean, we had to make up a whole new language to describe some of the phenomenon that would occur during the day.
Like what?
I mean, who knew? I mean, well, never mind that, you know, anything that's exposed starts to die within about, 2 minutes of being exposed.
So cold.
You're dropping body parts on the sidewalk. Yeah, it's true, but, you'd be talking to somebody, and when your lip gets frozen, and you can't tell that your nose is running, to go,
Little icicle comes down?
Polite. Yeah. With new name, nostricles. We call them nostricles.
Nostricles?
Yeah. I love it. Harry Connick was calling them stalactites. It's fantastic, Lashicles, those were hot.
Lashicles?
Yeah, because when the wind is strong and your eyes start tearing up,
yeah,
before it can run down the side of your face, your eyelashes adhere to each other and just seize shut like a little Venus flytrap.
My gosh.
I know, that's really hot. That was
Well, those are the conditions they shot this movie in. Now, in this particular scene, you're driving your car. You drive off the road, and Harry comes to the right. Is that how you meet this guy?
No, we've met before.
Okay, so
and they're not particularly fond of each other at this point when he shows up to save the day. Probably the last person she wants to see.
All right, well, here's Harry Connick Jr. to save the day, like she said, new in town.
Oh, this is not good.
I got you.
Okay. Hey, what the hands, Mr. Touchy-feely hands?
Don't flatter yourself. I'm just trying to get you out of the car. Come on.
For your information, I do not need a man to rescue me.
All right.
Okay. And I'm not I will survive.
He doesn't need to be stuck women. She's Renee Zellweger. New in town, in the theaters opening tomorrow. Thank you, Renee. Thank you so much. You're the best. You really are. Janine Lovato coming up next.
I love that.
Tomorrow on Live, Ted McGinley.